Welcome to A Simple Life. Yes, we are on our trip. We've left. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I like driving at night. It just makes it a little easier. There's not as much traffic. And I'm a night owl, so that works really good too. We have about 7.5, 8 hours in front of us. We're going down to Litchfield, California to pick up Colette's next Mustang. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I'll keep you guys updated on the trip, how everything goes tomorrow morning. We'll get a couple hours of sleep once we get down there, and then we will load up and head back. Well, that's the sunrise in high desert California. Look at that, it's beautiful. Still driving, she's sleeping. I stopped and got about a half an hour, 45 minutes right before we got off I-5. And we're just cruising along. I do have to say, I hit a little patch of black ice back there. It was a really small patch. I felt the truck just slide a little. I've been around it before, and so I knew exactly what had happened. I didn't panic. Anyways, so yeah, just going along. It's really beautiful up here. Really, really beautiful high desert. You know, I think these are ponderosa pines up here. And but there is snow. There's definitely snow on the ground. And it is chilly. So anyways, we are about an hour out. Yeah, almost exactly an hour out from the corrals. All right, we made it. We are here at the BLM facility. We got all our paperwork and we see her for the first time. She's, I'll show you. She's right over there. She's through those fences. You can kind of see her. Not the brown one right there. She's the dun, a little bit farther back. Right back there. Colette, are you excited?
Yes.
You're very excited?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, we made it. We had one little snafu on the way in. The pin dropped like 3 miles away from here.
So they got traded out, or?
There you go, Colette.
Want a lead rope?
Sure.
Well, there's one in here with a big old lead rope on it.
Thank you.
What do you think, Colette?
It's so pretty.
You want to leave the tag on her, or?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
She likes the challenge.
Yeah.
Well, this will be Mustang number 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
You ready?
Should be easy.
Oh, she will?
Yeah.
Oh, I've only done yearlings, so so she's gonna be the first adult I've done.
Just the way you put that halter on right there.
Oh.
She gave into that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, good.
You don't mind that.
There you go. All right, she's loaded up.
Yep.
We got her. She's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She actually loaded really easy, and they were able to put a halter on for her, and she was really mellow about that. So
Yeah, she gave into it really well. I wanted a halter because she's my first adult Mustang, and I just don't feel like I want anything to happen.
she wants the, we'll call it the safety belt. She wants the safety of having a horse that already has a halter on, and it has a lead rope attached to it, so she can play with the pressure a little bit over the next couple days, and she has an ability to already put some pressure on her head. That's basically right.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm on a horse person. I just watch Colette work with them, and I can kind of see the pattern.
She still has her tag on.
She does still have her tag on, so Colette's super excited about that. and we are gonna head home right now. It is absolutely beautiful. We are right up against Nevada. We just got back in Oregon, and sure enough, we get back in Oregon, and what is it doing? Well, yep, it's raining. That's what we get here in Oregon. So everybody's doing good. We're gonna stop in probably about 45 minutes or so and fill up on some diesel, because this is a diesel. And when we do that, we'll also grab some dinner and check on, we don't have a name yet, do we?
No.
Nope, no name yet. Probably as Colette starts working with her. Colette's really happy,
Yes.
and she's a beautiful horse, so.
I've already gotten a couple catches. She sniffed my hand a couple times.
Yep. All right, well, I will keep you guys abreast of how this goes till we get home. We're gonna drop her off. When we drop her off tonight, it's gonna be dark out, unfortunately. I'll try to get some footage of her being released into the corral. I'm not gonna promise anything, and then I'll get some footage of Colette working with her. And how that goes, we'll continue to follow it over the next couple of months, or actually the next year. Colette's gonna keep her for a whole year before we find her a new home,
Yep.
forever home. Yep. Okay, we're home.
Yep.
We made it home. Yes, it is dark out. We're unloading the horse right now. We just backed the trailer and truck and everything in here. And this is the same corral that we used last year and the year before for Colette's Mustang challenges. So we are going to right now let her out. We have a name. The name is
Fern.
Fern. We're going with Fern. We were talking, we were bouncing some names off of each other as we were driving, and we stopped at a couple stops to get food and gas, and she was just mellow. She let us pet her, like literally. Like I reached in and just touched the top, like in between her eyes and her nose, and she just let me. And she was just so mellow and chilled and relaxed. And we got back in the car, and Colette said, "What about Fern?" And I was like, "That's it. There it is. You got it. That's the name. It works. Good job."
Thank you.
All right, Colette's gonna film. I'm gonna let the horse out.
There you go.
She out?
No.
There you go.
Everything's black. Oh, Dad, we're shutting. She was stepping on her lead line.
Oh, she was stepping on her lead? Okay. There you go. All right. We got her in. She's in the area. We're gonna close all the gates down, and we're going to let her settle in for the night. And Colette tomorrow will work with her a bunch. So it'll be, you'll have a fun time tomorrow.
Yep, and I might get that long lead rope off of her. think what the other stuff I was doing was working, like just sitting there and stuff. I didn't think that was working, so I grabbed this whip and I tied some alfalfa to it, and I got her used to it, and now she's letting me touch her like face and her neck. I'm working at touching her back and stuff, and it's just getting her used to someone touching her. And I'm going to, after I do a little more, I'm going to give her a break because I've been doing this all day. And yeah, I thought I'd put you guys on real time so then you guys can see it a little better. I'm going to start with touching her face because that's what she's most comfortable doing. I'm touching neck. She's letting me touch her shoulder and stuff, which is good, and touching her leg, which is really good. Oh, she didn't really like that, but I don't want to push it and make her so she wants to walk away. I want her to feel very comfortable right here. Good. She's also letting me get a little closer, but I might back up right here because I don't want her getting up, like not upset, but like walking away and stuff. I want her to feel comfortable and feel like I'm not going to add too much pressure. I'm really hoping that lead rope doesn't get in the way of her getting up. Okay. I'm shocked she rolled with me in here. This. Whoa. My shoulder touched her, that's why she did that. And I haven't really ventured on past her neck very much. This is tight, very tight. Oh. And darn it. Her tag's off. Yeah. Now sniff it. This was on your neck for 2 years. But it feels good for that to be off, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Tag off. Look at this. Tag off. That was a very long process to get that off. They tied it tight. I'm touching her. I just don't want to get kicked or overdo it. Do you like your wither scratch? Oh. Oh, I think I found a spot. Do you like that? Oh, good girl. Good. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I touched her like armpit a little bit. I'm just seeing what I can do. I have my little crop whip thing that I'm using as an extendable hand to touch her back. You are such a good girl. That's 2 Mustangs in a row that I've gotten the tag off on day 1. Horsey, can you put your hand out? Put your hand out and say hi. She doesn't eat treats, okay?
Cool.
Here, I'll see if she'll eat it, but I don't think she will. Here, say hi. Pet the horsey. Here, I'll give it. She doesn't eat the cookies. But
I'm flat.
All right. I'm walking out right now because Colette has been working with Fern. Yes, Fern is her name, and it's been going absolutely amazing. I mean, really amazing. So let's go talk to Colette and see how Fern and Colette are doing. This is the first time she's let me do this. This is 1 week. Colette's had her for 1 week. This is amazing. Colette, you've done such an amazing job with her in 1 week.
Can you touch your neck like that?
You interested in my coffee cup? Okay, I'll look away. So, what have you done so far? And how has she been? Because this is your first time you've been working with a 4-year-old horse.
Yes.
Or a horse that's even slightly older than that.
Yeah. She's been doing good. I taught her how to back up, and we're working on leading. She's been learning that, like, pressure and release. So if I pull, she needs to come, and I just keep it. Like, I'm gonna keep it until she walks forward because that's what she needs to do. So I'm like, oh, there. And
very good. So you're letting the pressure off as soon as she gives in.
yes, because that's pressure and release.
Good.
And then I can pet her. I can pet her. I just can't do. I haven't done anything with her legs yet because I'm not gonna rush that. And I got her to walk over a tarp the other day. I can put a saddle pad on her. Just getting it more towards you, by the way. Good girl. Was that a little scary? Nope. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, you handle it like a champ. You just did that. I didn't make it scary. You just made it scary.
Yeah.
And this is, and I can go to the back out. We're still working on straightness, but
Hold on.
that.
I just want to point this out. Colette's had this horse for 7 days. 7 days. We picked her up on Friday. You didn't work with her until Saturday, and today's Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Colette's had this horse for 7 days, and that's it. So I just want to point that out because this is really amazing. Matter of fact, I want to show you something really amazing. That gate's open. That gate is open because Colette was just working with her on going in and out of the barn. The reason why going in and out of the barn is a little unique in our circumstance is there's a step going into the barn, as well as the barn is very dark compared to outside. And so horses have a little bit of a issue when it comes to being able to transition from light to dark areas. And it has to do with the fact that their eyes have a different number of cones than ours do, and there's a lot of sensitivity there. I'm not going to get into the science, but at the end of the day, this is amazing. So you've been working with her on coming out to this area,
Yes.
and you've been letting her graze?
With me.
Okay.
But I haven't taken her lead rope off because this isn't BLM approved fencing.
Right.
And I can walk her over there.
She's being a little hesitant because of me. What did she think about the trampoline?
She tried to bite it yesterday.
She didn't like the trampoline. The boys were jumping. She really hated that. She hated Cecily jumping on it.
I did this yesterday with her.
So Colette is doing all this to help desensitize her so that way she doesn't panic at some random little thing. Now, we have a pretty busy farm, so for the most part, our horses are really desensitized because there's boys driving around on quads and side-by-sides, and there's trucks going by, and there's pigs, and there's goats, and there's chickens, and there's dogs, and there's cats. It's a farm. There's a lot of everything. And so our horses are generally pretty mellow when it comes to stuff, but when you bring a new horse into an environment like that, sometimes it takes a little getting used to. Colette's been really good about helping desensitize the horses when they come to the farm. And with Mustangs, that's really important because you don't want them blowing up on you. So this is the pressure and release, right?
Yeah.
You're just gonna pull until she gives a little in.
Yeah, like that.
Boom, look at that. You've gotten really good at that. You wanna try going in the barn?
Sure.
All right, you want me to go first or stay out here?
First.
Okay. So you can see how dark it is in here. And for us, our eyes adjust really easy, but horses are a little bit closer to this camera where it takes a second for the camera to adjust. Horse eyes are kind of similar to that. Now she's not jerking on that horse. She's just putting consistent pressure. Considering she doesn't weigh much, that's not much. But she's just waiting for that little bit of a give, and if she gets it, then she'll lay off the pressure. There you go. She lays off the pressure. It's all about trust. Trust and opening that line of communication between Colette and the horse. That piece of dirt?
Yeah, she likes trying to get it. Or scraping her teeth on the, like, yeah. Or eating the mat.
Yeah.
She's my ass.
How long did you spend out here working with her on this?
15 minutes.
Okay. So 15 minutes working on her coming in the barn door. Let her back up if she needs to.
That was good.
How loud? That's a loud truck right there.
She just didn't like your truck.
She hated my truck. You're really quick on that, Colette.
Thank you. Good girl. Hi.
Now, why does this whole little routine matter? This matters because one of the next steps that'll happen is eventually Colette will work on her going into a trailer. And a trailer is very similar to entering the barn. You're going into a space that's different, that's not outside, and she also needs to be able to back out and walk in. Each thing that Colette does with the horse ends up building later on into something else. That's why that's why each of these little things matter. And so she'll spend about an hour a day with the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll spend about an hour a day, and over time she gets to the point where it's like Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles, you can ride and work with them, and you just touch on the little things, and then you teach them a new thing every once in a while, right? Yeah.
I actually spent almost 6 hours with her on day one.
Yeah. Last Saturday, she spent about 6 hours with her, and that was just to get her, and you'll see because I have some video of it, just to get her to do a few simple things like, well, let Colette take the little tag that was around her neck for 2 years off. So, all right, well, thank you guys so much for joining Colette, myself, and Fern on this episode of A Simple Life, and I will definitely keep you guys up to date on Colette and her amazing Mustangs, because at this point you have 2 of them.
Yeah, pretty soon 3.
Hey,
I'm only allowed to have 2 horses, and by the summertime, I'm going to have 4 I'm working with.
shenanigans. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate you stopping by and spending time with us. Have a good one. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.